Hi, welcome to my video. Now in this video, we are most definitely going to do some problem solving on these questions, okay? So here we're gonna do financial mathematics. If you do not understand, make sure that you leave your comment below the comment section and then I'll attend to it. So now let us try to solve these questions. Now, question number 1, it reads as follows. Tyler decides to purchase a sound system which cost 7,999 on a hire purchase agreement. Okay, this is Tyler going to the store. Now 1.1.1, it says if Tyler pays 11% deposit, calculate the balance after Tyler has paid the deposit. And then the second question, the store charges Tyler 20% interest per year with the loan payable over 4 years. Calculate the total amount that he will have to pay back. And then the last question for this section, Tyler is also required to pay a monthly insurance of 30 Rand and an administration fee of 12 Rand. How much will Tyler's monthly repayments be? So now let us start with this question, okay? But before we start with the first question, for question number 1.1, we're going to check what is actually provided to us, okay? We have Tyler who wants to purchase a sound system. And this sound system, it costs about 8,000 Rand. We know that 7,999 most of the time, it corresponds with 8,000 Rand. So now, this sound machine, what is the cost price of the sound machine? They say a cost price for the sound machine is 7,999 Rand, okay? This is the cost price of the machine. Now, here's the thing. Tyler, he doesn't have enough money to purchase this sound system with this cost price. So, Tyler went to the shop and then he made what we call the hire purchase agreement. Okay, so when Tyler goes to the shop or to the store to make this kind of an agreement, this simply means that Tyler, he cannot pay the full amount of 7,999. So he wants to pay this amount with monthly installments, okay, so that he can complete by paying this sound system. So now this is how shops or stores normally works. So if the machine cost, the sound system costs 7,999, if you decide to buy this sound system on a higher purchase, just know that you're gonna pay amount that is a little bit more higher than this amount, meaning you're gonna pay amount that has an interest in it. So you're not gonna pay exact amount as this sound system costs. You're gonna pay a bit higher than this amount, okay? When you want to purchase something on a higher purchase, you're gonna pay with an interest on it, okay? So number 1.1.1, it says to us, if Tyler pays 11% deposit, calculate the balance after Tyler has paid the deposit. So now this question for 2 marks, it actually wants us to determine the balance that's going to be left out after Tyler has paid the deposit of this amount. So now, to determine the deposit that Tyler is going to pay, how are we going to determine that deposit? So to determine the deposit that Tyler is going to pay, because remember, Tyler, he doesn't have this amount of money to settle for this sound system. So he starts by paying the deposit, ne? It's T, deposit. So we're gonna take 11% of this amount, okay? So 11% of 799 Rand, it corresponds with how much? Remember, 11% is the same as, you're going to say 11 divided by 100, you're going to get 0.11. When you this off, you turn it into multiplication, and then you're going to say multiply by 7,999. And therefore, when you punch this on your calculator, you're going to say 0.11 multiplied by 7,999. And therefore, you get 800 and what? You get 860 79.89 cents. Okay, so now this is the deposit that Tyler is willing to pay before a hire purchase agreement. Okay, he doesn't have this money. Remember that he doesn't have this amount of money in his bank account or wherever. So he decides, you know what, the only thing that I can pay right now is 879. But the question said to us, if Tyler pays 11% deposit, calculate the balance after Tyler has paid the deposit. So this is the deposit. This is not the balance paid after deposit. It is the deposit. So we want the balance paid after the deposit. So the balance paid after deposit is going to be a cost price subtract the deposit. So in this case, our cost price of the sound system, it's 7,999 subtract the deposit that Tyler has paid, which is 879.89, and therefore the balance that's gonna left out after Tyler has settled the deposit, we're gonna say 7,999 subtract 879.89. On our calculator we get 7,119 and 11 cents. Therefore, this will be our final answer for question number 1.1.1. This is the balance, okay? The question wanted us to calculate the balance after Tyler has paid the deposit. So this is a deposit. So we're going to reduce this amount onto the cost price. So we are looking for a difference between these two figures. So that means we're going to say 7,999 subtract the deposit, and then we get the balance. So that means in order for Tyler to purchase this sound system, he needs to pay this. But he doesn't have this kind of amount. So that means he's going to do what we call the hire purchase agreement. And do not forget, what did I say to you? A hire purchase agreement, it's an agreement whereby Tyler, he's going to pay this sound system with monthly installments. But you have to bear in mind, as Tyler makes monthly installments, he's gonna pay more amount than this one. But you will see as time goes by for sure. Now we move to the second question, which is 1.1.2. Now 1.1.2, it says to us, the store charges Tyler 20% interest per year, with the loan payable over 4 years. Calculate the total amount that he will have to pay back. So now, guys, each and every time, this is a keyword, okay? Because this is what I've realized. A lot of learners, they get confused. I like when we get to number 1.1.2, we understand they want us to calculate the total amount that he will pay. He will have to pay. Which formula are we going to use? Now, this keyword supposed to help you, okay? Hire purchase agreement. Each and every time when you talk about the hire purchase agreement, we're going to use this formula that says A is equals to P 1 plus I multiplied by N, simple interest formula. That's what we are going to use all the time when you hear this word hire purchase, okay? So here they say a store charges this amount, because remember what they say to you, the store, if Tyler wants to pay a sound system that cost this amount after settling the deposit, that cost this amount over a period of 4 years, the store won't allow Tyler to pay exact same amount over a period of 4 years. So that means they're going to have to charge him extra. That's the purpose of hire purchase agreement, okay? They're going to have to charge him extra over a period of 4 years, and they charge him an interest rate of 20%. Okay, all right. So now they want us to calculate the total amount that he will have to pay back. That means he will no longer pay this amount, because he will be paying over a period of 4 years. That means the store will charge him 20%. So we want to determine that amount that he will be paying by the end of 4 years, the accumulation of the amount. So, but remember, he's gonna do monthly payments, I get. But now let's have a look at this one. So to calculate number 1.1.2, we're gonna say A is equals to P 1 plus I to the power of n. So remember, A, it is the accumulated amount or the future value, and then P, it is the principal, it is the present amount, okay? And therefore, I, it is the interest rate, and then N, it is the number of years. So now in this case, our principal, it is this amount. This is the present value before 4 years. So this value will most definitely accumulate within a period. This, let me write it here. So here we're going to have 7,119,11. 1 plus, they said our interest is 20%. You divide that by 100, and then you're going to get 0,20. And then N is a period of 4 years to the power of 4. So this is what I was trying to say. This amount over here, which Tyler's supposed to pay, but the store said, you're going to pay this amount over a period of 4 years. That means we're going to have to charge you an interest. If you want to pay this amount over 4 years, you need an interest. You can't pay us 7,119 and 11 cents for 4 years. Then you're gonna have to add an interest on it. You see, so that's the purpose of hire purchase. If you have a company, always do hire purchase agreements. You'll earn money, but it's fine. Anyways, so when we punch this on our calculator, we're gonna say 7,119,11 open bracket 1 plus 0,20 to the power of 4. I say to the power of 24 to the power of 4, and then our answer will be my answer is affected. 7,119,11 open bracket 1 plus 0,24 to the power of 4, and then our final answer will be how much? Let's see. Will be, I don't know if I press my calculator correct. What's happening here? It's supposed to be, oh, I made a mistake, man. Sorry. The formula that we're supposed to use here, I see it doesn't make sense. The formula that we're supposed to use here, remember I said it's simple interest, okay? Not compound interest. So let's fix that mistake. Here it's supposed to be simple interest, not compound interest, okay? It's supposed to be simple interest. So here we're going to have n, and then there we're going to have our n is going to be 4. Let's multiply it. And therefore, yes, now let's fix our problem. And therefore, we're going to say multiply by 4. And then how much do we get? Yeah, now this makes sense. We're going to get 12,814. And to 2 decimal places, it's going to be 40 cents. Okay, it's going to be 40 cents. So that means Tyler, he needs to pay this amount. This is the final answer, okay? Because question wanted us to calculate the total amount that he will have to pay. He will no longer have to pay this. Now he has to pay this over a period of 4 years. If he's going to pay this over a period of 4 years, we're going to charge him 20%. So it's going to be this. This is 20% over a period of 4 years included. You see? So now he has to pay 12,000. I mean, like at the beginning, look at the price of the sound system. It was only 8,000. It was 7,999. Now it has escalated to 12,000. Guys, you see, you should consider having companies and doing hire purchase agreements. You will have money at the end of the day. Anyways, we are not there. So that means we move to question number 1.1.3. Okay, we move to number 1.1.3. So now question number 1.1.3, it says to us, Tyler is also required to pay a monthly insurance of 30 Rand and an administration fee of 12 Rand. How much will Tyler's monthly repayments be? So now you see this question only. You need to understand this question only. How much will Tyler's monthly repayments be? Meaning we want to know what is the total amount that Tyler needs to pay each and every month. We don't want, like we want to know, does Tyler has to pay 700 each and every month in order for him to settle for this loan, for this accumulated amount? I mean, like for Tyler to pay this, I agree he doesn't have this in cash. So that means he wants to pay over a period of 4 years. So that means if he wants to pay over a period of 4 years on a hire purchase agreement, he needs to pay 12,000 rand, right? But this 12,800 and what, he needs to pay it monthly, meaning he's going to do monthly installment. So how much is he going to pay each and every month until 4 years so that he can pay a total amount of 12,814 and 40 cents? So that's what you want to calculate. We want to calculate the monthly payment, okay? So now, remember, this is simple straight, simple interest, right? So now, this is what we are going to do. So to get monthly payment, okay, to get monthly payment, we're gonna say, check, he's gonna pay over 4 years. Don't forget that. So how many months are there in 4 years? How many months are there? Months in 4 years. How many months are in 4 years? You're going to multiply by 12 because we know that 1 year has 12 months. That means 4 years has how many months? 4 multiplied by 12, I think, is 48 years. It's going to be 48 months. Okay, so that means for 4 years, each and every month, he's going to make how many total number of payments? He's going to make 48 number of payments for every month. January, February, March, April, January, February, March, April, May, June, till December. The second year, you see, for 4 years. So that means he's going to make a total payments of 48 payments within this month, 48 months. So, but remember, as he's going to do payments over 48 months, what is he going to pay over that 48 months? He's going to pay this amount, but with installments. So we want to calculate that installment. So that means we're going to say 12,000, which is our total amount of money that he needs to settle, 12,814 and how many cents? 40 cents. Divide by 48. How much do we get? So I'm gonna say this answer over here. Let me just write it. Yeah, let me just say answer. Answer divided by 48. And then I get 266 and 97 cents. Okay. So in order for Tyler to pay 12,814 and 40 cents each and every month for a period of 4 years, he needs to make an installment of 266. I mean, like, this looks reasonable, but for a period of 4 years, the company is gonna make a lot of money. Just that Tyler's gonna be like, I just paid 266 for this expensive sound system, not understanding that he is actually giving the company a money. It's reasonable, but though it's reasonable, you understand. I mean, like, you have other expenses to do. But now this is not the final answer. Why? Because the question said to us, Tyler is also required to pay monthly insurance of the sound system for in case if there is something something bad that might happen to the sound system. So Tyler, he needs to pay monthly insurance of 30 rand. So that means if Tyler pays, we're gonna do other what is this, additions. Okay, so Kamanzoma, we have another additions. So in Tyler, we know that he has to pay 266.97 to pay this, but he also needs to pay another amount, which is 30 rand for what? For insurance, right? And then again, an administration fee of 12 rand, and again he needs to pay also an administration fee of 12 rand. So this is of each and every month. Tyler needs to pay this, he needs to pay this, he needs to pay this. So what's the total? What is the summation of all of these figures? So you go to your calculator, you say 266.97 plus 30 plus 12, and therefore that means Tyler, each and every month, the total summation that he needs to pay to settle the sound system is 308 and 97 cents. So this is what Tyler actually needs to pay each and every month. Okay. And then we answer this question, which is question number 3. So let me try to take some questions from you to see if whether you understand.